beautiful soul tribe, and welcome to your reveals. My name is Lisa Lyle. This is my channel here on YouTube. My website is also Lisa Lyle, and on social media I can be found as Wisdom of the Heart. So we are back here today. It is March the 19th. We're heading quickly towards the equinox. It arrives here, spring arrives here in my part of the world at 11:52 p.m. And it feels like an exciting time. And I know many of you connecting with this may think I've completely lost my marbles. And I really have to say, we are all being encouraged at this time to reclaim our personal power and to reclaim our sovereignty, making choices and decisions that support us, support our family, and our heart space. And so the intention of these messages today are to support everybody in remaining in their peaceful power, remaining in their heart. So I trust you will find them supportive. If you haven't connected with the image yet, I'm going to just show you the image on my phone. So here is the image that we are all, oops. It's hard because I've got the door behind. So it would be left, center, and right. So if you haven't chose yet, then perhaps you want to take a few deep breaths, have a look at the image. It's on, I just showed you there, and it's on Facebook and Instagram as well. So it's really interesting because these cards were pulled quite some time ago, maybe about a week ago now, and everything is different in the world, in our daily lives. I trust you're feeling some changes, and so I find it interesting that these cards were pulled a week ago, and they've just been sitting here on the table, and underneath them, you would have seen in the image, there were some other cards where you just saw words, and those were some cards I had pulled for myself, and it felt really right to leave them with these cards. So there's going to be a bit of a double layer message here. So without further ado, I'm just going to get right into it. If you haven't yet hit the subscribe button on this page, please do subscribe to me here on YouTube. I really, really appreciate your support. And your likes and your comments also support this channel in receiving some more exposure. So I'm really grateful for all those as well. To anyone who's just joining me, welcome and thank you for being in this space. I trust you find yourself really supported and empowered through our connection. So without further ado, let's get to the left card. I actually just need a drink of tea first. So the left card, the left pile of cards, this was the image on what you would have seen. And what I'm feeling right away when I connect with this is I do feel a sense of sadness and a releasing of this sadness. And I feel like the sadness is really connected to your earliest memories, your earliest experiences in this lifetime. And it's really, this is an opportunity. What I'm hearing is it's really an opportunity for you now to allow yourself to feel what you feel so that you can heal. And the time for healing is now. And the underlying theme, the words that you would have seen here are ancient wisdom. And there is a similar energetic feel to these cards in the sense of the colors are what I'm feeling. And it's very root chakra energy. The sadness is being wanting to be released through the depths of your experience. And when I connect with the ancient wisdom card as connected to this, as I see it right now, what I'm really feeling is that within you is a wise, wise medicine woman, medicine man, who really wants to guide your expansion in this lifetime, who really wants to guide your experience to more, I want to say more mystical, to more of your soul's essence. So finding the magic and finding the medicine through the healing of the emotions. And there does feel like creativity is coming in, and you're really being encouraged to get creative. And, you know, when we honor and when we express and we allow our emotions to come out of us, it is a real creative experience. And what actually happens, especially if we've been storing emotions down in that, you know, the sacral and the root chakra there, the sacral is where we store them, which would mean that there's clutter or dysfunction in that root chakra as well. The sacral chakra is a creative energy center. And so if we're holding on to emotions, we're really actually blocking ourselves from the creative process. And so I feel for you, those of you who chose the left pile of cards, this is about facing your emotions, allowing yourself to heal. And what I'm hearing is once and for all. And this is really going to support you in reclaiming your personal power and your sovereignty. So the message on the back of this card says, you may not be aware of it yet, but a tapestry full of positive outcomes and spiritual blessings now permeates your aura. The gray clouds have lifted, replaced by a soft, radiant light. The past will soon be behind you. Let it go and embrace the positive times ahead. So this is it. Let the past go. Let everything that you've experienced, let everything that, has been a part of your experience, see it from a healing heart perspective, an opening heart perspective. It was all a necessary part of your journey in this lifetime, and you agreed to come here and clear the blocks. And you came here to clear and to heal through ancestral bloodlines, is what I'm hearing, so that you can get back to the essence of you, which is this wild, ancient, wise woman or man who has come here to birth their own creations in their unique way, through your connection to nature. So nature is an incredibly supportive and healing energy. So get out to nature. And this is a good opportunity worldwide, planet-wide, to reestablish our connections to the natural world, because the natural world really supports us in an abundance of ways that perhaps many have forgotten and been disconnected from. So next, oh yes, the goddess of awakening. It says, this is a wondrous time of exploration, romance, and creativity. And this is a really beautiful time. And this is really speaking about what's already been said, in order to really tap into your creative nature and really in order to bring forth your gifts. There is this need for healing. And so I feel like take this time, take all the time you need to really rest, feel, release, and heal the emotional body, because this is going to open up a whole new world for you. And perhaps I'm feeling like for some of you, this is not even something that you've given any real thought to before, or if you have, it's been like a passing thought followed by, oh, but I can't do that, or that's not possible. This is saying, yes, absolutely. And again, I feel through your strong connection to Mother Earth and through your ability to nurture that connection, more and more is going to awaken within you. When we go back to the ancient wisdom card and this card, you can see there's a lot of spirals here on this ancient wisdom card, and they are here too, under the starlight. And I'm feeling like get out and feel yourself being warmed by the sun. Feel yourself, listen to the wind in the trees. What do you hear? What do you see? I've been having lots of magical encounters in nature lately, from flybys with hawks and a cardinal which did like a little somersault and flew right over my head yesterday. There's just so much magic that is accessible to us, and nature presents us with a large variety of messengers on a daily basis. And now I feel like it's your time to begin to open to receive. Yes, this is so perfect for you, because everything that you do now, and particularly the healing, the releasing of the grief and the sadness, and anything that is not of that love, joy, that love and joy frequency, it's really time to let it go. And letting it go supports a new night on earth, magical new beginnings. Now, this is so funny because I kept being drawn to the stars on this card. And then look, there's the stars there, and the coloring on the cards are very similar. I don't even think they're by the same. Maybe they are by the same artist. I'll let you know in the description box. But look, new beginnings abound when you trust and follow your heart. And this is a message from your eternal soul. It's number 8. Your eternal soul really wants you to focus your attention, your time, and your energy on healing yourself, taking care of what needs to be taken care of in your day-to-day life. And first and foremost, taking care of your emotional, physical, and spiritual needs. So creating space in your life to do this on a daily basis. And for many people, there's an opportunity right now with an abundance of time that they didn't have last week. It's now here. And we are being called to work with this pause, if you will, to support the reset that we're experiencing, as well as the collective of humanity and planetary energy is experiencing at this time. So I trust that makes sense to you, my left family, and I look forward to hearing your comments below as to how this message resonated. Don't forget, subscribe and give me a thumbs up. I'm grateful and truly appreciate your support. It means a lot to me. So for those of you who were guided to the middle or center pile, some water. I'm not sick. Okay. So for those of you guided to the center, first and foremost, this is the time where you are focused, or you're being guided to focus on, or you already have begun to focus on your physical body, your needs, your physical needs for rest, for play, for work, for socializing, for solitary time. I'm really feeling this is like your ability right now to listen to your physical body, and trust what it's saying to you and follow the guidance is going to greatly support you and really support you in those chakras. What I'm hearing is your chakras coming online, and in particular, your heart and your throat chakra. It's really time to allow your beautiful heart to shine. And the way you do that is to take time each and every day to nurture the physicality, the physical vessel that is the home of your eternal soul, temporarily. The temporary home of your eternal soul. And so really taking care, I'm feeling meditation, I'm feeling lots of self-care. And the truth is that you deserve this time. You actually don't even have to earn it, is what I'm saying. And yet on the flip side, they're saying, but you've earned this time. So take this time. Be wise. Be wise where you choose to expend your energy these days. Be wise in the things that you allow to draw you in. This is really about a refinement of personal practices, particularly when it comes to the physical vessel and the body. It says here, I am one with the universe, one with the eternal goddess. She is a part of me. I tune into my heart and she is there, surrounded by an infinite library of wisdom, knowledge, and love. The countless manifestations of the goddess, along with her great compassion, are expressed through me. So perhaps you have really been neglecting your physical body for some time. Like you haven't been doing your meditation, you haven't been doing your yoga or your working out or anything. What I'm hearing is like, just get back into it. Get back into it. Don't judge, what you have done or haven't done. Just get back into it and make that effort. Stop delaying through berating of yourself and judging yourself and, I just feel like it's like kind of being down on yourself. Let that all go and get into it. Get back into it. And it does take courage. So this was the underlying theme here. Courage. It does take courage to live from your heart. It does take courage to listen to your body. It does take courage to slow down. It does take courage to make a brand new start. And what I'm hearing is that the courage that you show at this time it supports your healing. And look at this. There's this, I don't know what that is. It's just, it looks like a horse. It's a horse. It's a white horse. And so the more that you listen to your body, the more freedom you give yourself to just be you in this world without, again, when we get caught up in that, oh my gosh, like I can't do it, or I'm not good enough, or oh my gosh, like I can't believe I stopped working out. I can't believe I stopped meditating. And we just go on and on and on. That's not freedom. That's not freedom. That is like being limited by the mental body, the monkey mind, which doesn't stop. It doesn't stop. It takes practice. And you know that because what I'm hearing is that there have been times in your life where you have been very much the captain of your ship. And you have been very much aligned from within. And now is a time where you are being greatly supported to realign to what feels right and true for you. Not what everybody else is doing. What feels right and true for you at this time. Trust it and then take action accordingly. Next up, Goddess of the Earth. And I love this. You've got two naked goddess energies. This is so beautiful. And it takes courage to allow the world to see you as you truly are, which is why we don't see a lot of the truth of people because, from a very young age, we've been conditioned to behave a certain way, dress a certain way, talk a certain way, even think a certain way. And it's all bullshit. Excuse my language. That will be the only swear word that I say here. It's just been a bunch of malarkey. It's like not the truth of you. And so this goddess of the earth, what I'm feeling is like, it's not going to be, and what did it say here? Yeah, I am one with the universe, one with the eternal goddess. What I'm feeling is that as soon as you make the decision to trust the messages your body is sending you, very quickly you come back online. And I really feel your ability to come back online, back within your experience, is just by getting out to nature, getting out to your favorite tree that maybe you haven't visited in a while. Go to, the woods or a park or a lake somewhere. Get out and walk. It's going to do your heart a world of good. And in fact, it's going to support your growth amazingly. And it's really time. You came here to live your truth, and you came here to share your truth and share truth as you understand it with those around you from the purity of your beautiful heart. An idea connected to imagination, creativity, and nature is coming your way. And this is like both, left and center reading so far is really the same kind of theme. It's like, get back to taking care of self, release what needs to go, and come back online and really tap into your creative nature. Things have changed rapidly for all of us since the Virgo full moon. And Virgo can be the taskmaster, and it appears that she really set us all to task in the last week or so since that full moon. So, there's been so much, it's this quickening that's taking place, and there's a quickening energetically that's taking place at the same time as this slowing down, as this, I almost want to say this forced pause. And this is very good. This is very, very good for our hearts, our minds, our souls, and of course, our creativity, if we allow it to flow. This is great. I just love my guides. I love how they work with me with the cards, because it doesn't get any better than this. We have Synchrotron, Infinite Possibilities, and it's a number 39, and 3 plus 9 is 12. 12 is a special number to me, and it really speaks of you being a channel of light. I asked my guides, so 12's become more special to me since 2018. I had been seeing 1212 and 1221 for years, and I had asked my guides about it probably back in 2016, 2017. Why do I keep seeing this? Because I kept reducing it down to like 3-3, but I wasn't really feeling that was it. So I asked, what does this mean? And the answer I received was that you are a channel of light. This is coming to you, 1212, 1221. 2112, however you're seeing it, to let you know, it's like really wanting to get that point home. You are the channel of light. And yes, we can break it down to the 3, and we can talk about the Trinity within: Mother, Father, God, Mother, Father, Child energy, the divine feminine, divine masculine, and the divine inner child, bringing those into balance, bringing those into harmony, because we have so much support. We have so much support from, our galactic family, from the planets, from the stars, from the universes, from our sun and the great central sun. There is so much support from the angelics, from the elementals. Like, just tune into it. And this is what I feel like this card here is saying. Tune into the infinite possibilities that are available to you, because they are, and you are incredibly connected, and you are incredibly, I want to say, gifted. And yet, until you take the time to listen to your physical body, to nurture your physical body, to nurture your heart, then you're just going to be like, all of these energies, from courage to the goddess of the earth to the very first card. I mean, with all of this support coming from above and below, it's so important that you do your part to ensure that you are stabilized, that you are feeling grounded, that you are feeling in balance, like you're not feeling overworked or underworked. You're not feeling like too much of a good thing and not enough of like peace and quiet. Really, 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 I cannot stress. Use this time as an opportunity to focus on yourself, to focus on your physical, focus on your spiritual, nurture your spiritual essence, because at the end of the day and at the end of your days, all that will remain is the spiritual, the soul essence of you. And that is what we carry through with us to our next lifetime, to our next experience beyond the physical. So I trust this resonates with and makes sense to you in this now moment. Thank you for listening. Please do hit subscribe. If you haven't already, give me a thumbs up and drop a comment down below. Let me know how your message felt to you. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. And finally, to my right family. First and foremost, what I'm feeling, just based on the positioning. So the center guys were basically keep that center road. I feel like for the left guys, like get out of the head space and more into the heart space. And for you guys, I'm feeling there's this call to creativity. Get creative. Allow, whatever little whimsical ideas are coming in, allow your imagination to lead the way a little bit. Because I do feel that perhaps you've been, or if you're too much in that, like too much imagination, and you're not really channeling that energy into creating, perhaps this is your call to begin to start channeling that beautiful imagination you have, and trust that, as long as you follow through on things that are coming through for you, you are going to open up new pathways of expression. I'm also feeling that there is a call for a bit of a solitary journey at this time while I'm hearing reestablish your footing. There is a need for balance. And so it does feel like there have been some areas of excess in your life. And at this time, there is a call for balance. And perhaps some of you in this group have gotten really caught up in mainstream information that is out there at this time. And there is this real energy of like, panic and fear and, and it's almost a very divisive energy, because I find that what I've been witnessing in the last 7 to 10 days is a lot of, there was already very polarized energy on the planet. This is even making it more so. And I've seen people call people names and, just F in this and, stay the F home. And because really, like, I'm sure wherever you are in the world, you have just seen this energy like sweep across the planet very quickly. And my head's kind of did a bit of a 360 spin at how quickly a narrative that is given to us, how quickly it can really restrict what we are allowed to do. Which is why I stated at the beginning, this is a time for all of us to really reestablish our connection to our heart space, to our creator, to our planet, and decide what is right and true for us. Because I'm all about, the greater good of humanity and my fellow brothers and sisters incarnate. I'm all about that. I am not comfortable with anyone feeling that they have the ability to take my rights away, to take my choice away, because they don't. And this is where personal sovereignty comes in, self-governed via the heart as eternally connected to source. Okay, so I do feel for you. There's been a bit of, and perhaps it is that, perhaps you've been very much plugged into the narrative, and it's got you feeling, discombobulated, has your head in a kerfuffle, and all kinds of tomfoolery. I'll just throw all the silly words in there in one time, one sentence. So it's really, this is about you coming back into balance in your experience, and to not get too heavily swayed by the energy of, a virus. Okay? Starve your fears, feed the energy of love. Okay? And don't become a part of a panic energy, because what has swept our planet right now is this panic-demic. And that's all I'm going to say on that. So the message on the back of this card is, I come to awaken sleeping hearts. Like a bolt of lightning from the astral world, I appear as inspiration, a dream, or idea, right brain. I fill your heart with creative light and illuminate your mind so that the universe and all creation can find a space within your soul. This is a time for dreaming big. The possibilities are endless. Of course they are. And the only limit to what the possibilities are your mind. And it's interesting that the word you would have seen underneath your pile of cards is alchemy. This is all about, this to me is complete and total wizard energy. I feel Lord Melchizedek, Archangel Michael, and Archangel Metatron all rolled into one here, the wise wizard who transforms their pain into beautiful works of art, who transforms their pain into the words that heal and support others to make that start and to connect with their heart. Working with the natural world and the elements, crystals. Crystals have been, big time for me these days. I've always been a crystal head, even more so now. And hagstones. This is just a little hagstone that I found, and just stuck it on a piece of leather and tied that on my neck a couple weeks ago, I think. So working with crystals, they don't even have to be crystals. I'm just looking around here. Oh, of course I do. I'm just looking around here. I find hagstones every day that I go down to the lake. I find one at least, many days, more than that. I don't even know if this one was a hagstone, but it looked like it might be. But as I'm looking at it now and sticking a toothpick through it, it's not. But almost. But this is another hagstone, right? So working with the natural world and trusting that the natural world wants to support you. And this is even true for what you're eating, what you're drinking, what you're ingesting, what you're watching, what you're listening to. This is about clearing all that out and reestablishing your connection to all of these things. So, third eye. This is called Angel of Emergence. This one's been coming up a lot for personal readings as well as, group readings and stuff. I've been seeing this card a lot. And what it's just saying to me, and this really is speaking of that alchemy, trusting the heart and allowing everything that you have experienced, through the honoring of everything that you have experienced, the acknowledgement of it, you are free to create your dreams, to create new things. And as you follow your path of creation, you inspire others to do the same. There's no butterfly that looks exactly like another butterfly. We are a planet full of millions of butterflies. It's kind of like so many are all just sitting on the branch, like waiting for the wings to dry, and nobody wants to make a move to fly because we're worried like we're not going to be able to do it, or we're worried that someone's going to be able to do it better. Just do you. This is a strong message for you. Just do you, because your beautiful, beautiful heart, it's so beautiful, and it touches the hearts of others, and you are deeply connected. That third eye, what did it say over here on this card? The ideas and inspirations, like a bolt of lightning from the astral realms. And we can see this. The third eye's lit up, and then it streams. Like you can see the stream of light from the third eye. I mean, I know it's her hair, but there's light going through it as well. This is, pay attention. And perhaps you don't, get an idea and then you pick up a paintbrush and draw a masterpiece. The whole point is you get an idea and you jot that down, because there may come a point in time, a little bit down the road, where you're like, oh yeah, you know what? I'm going to give that a go. And whether it's writing, whether it's, singing, whether it's writing songs, whether it's dancing, whatever it is, pay attention to what your ideas are and what inspires you and what excites you. And make note of those things. This card says it's time for the real you to emerge. So not the you that's distracted by outside influences, the real you, the essence of you, which is Mother Earth, Source, the universe, as within, so without. As above, so below. You are everything. Everything. And there's no need to hide or deny any aspect of yourself anymore. And fine. Life everlasting, your immortal nature. Number 6. 6. Health. Family, home, vitality. How are you feeling? Are you taking care of all those areas? 6, Virgo, the house of Virgo. That full moon we were talking about that we had last week. That was Virgo. And this is about, what is right in front of you to take care of. And Virgo's very focused on the physical body. And, the way that we're feeding and nurturing the physical body, what types of supplements, and listen intuitively. Don't just go with what everyone else is taking. For me, when it comes to working with herbs and tinctures and anything really, it's always an intuitive hit. Something comes in and I'm like, okay, and I could be at the health food store or wherever and see something, and it's like, you need to have that. And I'd be like, well, I don't even know what this is for. I usually 9 times out of 10, I'll buy it, I'll bring it home, I'll do some research, and it's exactly what I needed. So trust that, because there is a wise guide within you. There is this alchemist within you that really wants to support you in living your best life here and now, because the life that you live here and now supports your eternal soul's journey. 6 is also the number about our path of service in this lifetime, our divine path of service. So I feel like, we had the angel of emergence, we had the alchemy, we had pay attention to your imagination and all of this. I really feel like at this time and over the coming, week or so, there's going to be lots of ideas that come in. And I feel like this could be a total shift for you, like into a completely new direction that you never imagined that you would be taking, because perhaps you poo-pooed the idea and didn't feel like you had what it took to bring forth what your heart was desiring to create. This is a sign for you that you absolutely have everything you could ever need to create the life of your dreams. And now, here and now, at 3:11, or at any moment when you connect with these messages, it is your time. And it's really important for me to say at this time, even though I noted the time and noted the date earlier, these messages transcend time and space. So whenever you're connecting with them, I trust that they will feel loving, encouraging, and supportive to you. So, my right side family, I trust that these messages resonate with and make some sense to you in any moment you're receiving them. Please do give me a thumbs up, hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and drop a comment down below. Let me know how your messages felt for you. And I'm looking forward to connecting with you all again soon. So until then, if you would like to reach out to me and perhaps feel that there's some way that I can support you at this time, don't hesitate to send me an email. All the information will be down below. So until next time, beautiful souls, take good care of yourself, take good care of your beautiful heart, and know that you deserve everything that is a part of your experience right now, particularly the rest while your physical body resets a little bit. So until next time, I see you, I feel you, I love you. Thank you.